Good morning, people. I say this because we are recording in the morning.
For once.
Everyone had to get to the recording studio quite early. Adele's got his eyes half shut. Harry's telling me he hasn't eaten. But this is obviously the season's podcast. We talk everything football. It's your host with the most, Claudio P.
Adelaide in the building.
And Harry.
See, I don't even have to introduce them anymore. This is the best thing about it. We're getting so used to this. It's just a natural thing. But yeah, as you lot know, we haven't had the Premier League this week.
Bit dry.
Yeah. I completely agree with that, except for Arsenal being kicked out of the FA Cup, which is absolutely brilliant. I've seen some amazing memes and vines and all that nonsense. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to go through the FA Cup fixtures, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm just going to say the score, and then if there's any that you don't want to talk about, so for example, I'm assuming you want to talk about the Arsenal game.
Yeah, of course.
You lot just say what you want to say. And we're also going to talk about the League Cup, but it's only 2 fixtures, so it's not going to make too much of a difference. Boys ready?
Yep.
This is going to be like a quick fire round. Alright, so first off, Liverpool 2, Everton 1. Routine. No Coutinho.
Virgil.
Yeah,
that was a nice little start from him.
Brilliant from him. Man United 2, Derby County 0. Routine. Fleetwood 0, Leicester City 0. Vardy didn't play.
The goalie got a whole year's pizza from Papa John's.
Yep.
That's the classic. That's the best headline I've ever heard.
It's crazy. You know when a football game is crap when that's like the headline, isn't it? It's brilliant. Leicester should win in the second round though, at home against Fleetwood.
Yeah, on Wednesday.
Cool. Middlesbrough 2, Sunderland 0. I saw Copper 90 saying that Sunderland was like the worst team or the most depressing club on the planet.
To League One.
But yeah, Bournemouth 2, Wigan 2. Bournemouth Prem team should be winning, didn't. Millwall 4, Barnsley 1.
Impressive from Millwall.
They're doing alright, innit? They're having a
don't
decent
like the club,
season. No,
good on them.
Only Millwall fans like Millwall.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that. Cardiff City 0, Mansfield 0. Wickham 1, Preston 5. Birmingham 1, Burton 0. Brentford 0, Notts County 1. QPR 0, MK Dons 1. Exeter City 0, West Brom 2. Hull City 1, Blackburn 0. Bolton 1, Huddersfield 2. Coventry 2, Stoke City 1. The end of Mark Hughes. Your team is just going to absolute shits.
Yeah.
I thought he'd go, but I didn't think he'd go that quickly. Because obviously last week I said he'd be. I said late February or March.
You know what it is, yeah? I'm not gonna lie. I think losing to Coventry must have been the last dagger in it. FA Cup.
Well, Coventry is shit, so
exactly. So
I think it's fair enough, but it's a shame because it'd be interesting who they bring in.
Yeah.
As an manager, because I think the team's more than capable of staying up without any
definitely.
transfers.
Stephen Lynch 0, Reading 0. You know on FIFA manager mode. When the guy goes through all the fixtures, that's how I feel like right now.
I was going to say that. Now you're doing final score.
Yeah. A big result for Watford. Watford 3, Bristol City 0. I just want to ask you lot. Obviously Bristol City are in the League Cup, and they played against Manchester City. Do you think that had anything to do with Watford's bollocking over them, or do you think Watford were just a better team? Period.
I think partly they could have bettered the team, but then also I think they all knew you know what, we're in the League Cup, we might as well.
And they had obviously we're going to go on to that, but they had a good game against.
Slightly focus on the League Cup.
Harry, your second London club lost 1-0 to Southampton. You went to the game.
I went to that game. It was.
Do you want to give us a bit of insight?
Well, Southampton also had the quality and were pretty they were pretty shit for the entire game. But obviously, quality shone through when they got a goal. Fulham were Fulham. And basically every time they got close to the goal, they decided to pass it.
Yeah. It's a poor man's Barcelona.
Basically. But no, Fulham actually played quite well. It's just obviously it's Fulham, so they instead of shooting that way, they pass it. And Frederick, the right back, is the shittest fucking player I've ever seen. That motherfucker needs to never play football again. God. He pisses me off. He literally every time he got the ball, you just thought, oh my god, he'd lose it or do the deadest pass or pass it back.
Yeah. Just
that guy is shit. But yeah, next one.
He actually vented. That was you being upset. Man City 4, Burnley 1. Burnley were 1-0 up, but Man City's quality shone through. And
that was a shame. I thought Burnley could nick him out.
There was a little bit of hope, but obviously didn't happen. Carlisle 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Peterborough beating Aston Villa 3-1. Newcastle beating Luton 3-1. Sheffield United beating Ipswich Town. Yeovil Town 2. Bradford City 0, Doncaster 0, Rochdale 1, Wolves and Swansea City 0-0, both teams with red cards. I don't. That game, I didn't even understand what was happening. Norwich City 0, Chelsea 0.
That was dead.
I don't know. Yeah.
My mate said he nearly got tickets to that, and then I was like,
You're
so lucky you didn't go over to that game because that was boring.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
what does it say? Also,
Norwich aren't even that good right
they're
now.
They're not. But what does it say for Chelsea? Yeah, who players like Batshuayi have only opportunities.
My mate on Twitter put it nicely. Hazard FC. Right now we are. Because some weeks it's like we're fine.
Yeah.
But like this little period, we literally, isn't it 3 or 4 games we've drawn in a row?
Yeah. Well, I know we drew Arsenal, we drew Norwich, and we drew Arsenal again.
So that's 3 then. It's shocking. That is.
Yeah.
That's just fucking.
And
shit.
it doesn't give like the fringe players at Chelsea a higher chance, does it?
I think Batshuayi should be starting those games.
Yeah.
Conte's been a dick about it. I always have faith.
I'm not gonna lie, and I also think I think Conte's like squad rotation isn't like that good.
It's not great at all.
Yeah, I don't think it's that good. And I also, this is my personal opinion, isn't it? But obviously people can have different opinions. I don't think this formation that he's playing is good either.
Which one's he doing right now?
The one with so he's playing obviously the left wing back, right wing back, the 3 in midfield.
5-3-2 with 3 central midfielders.
Yeah, with Hazard playing at the 10. I don't know. I think we've got
against like the big teams like Atletico and stuff.
Okay,
why not?
All right, maybe I could buy my
tongue. A 5-2-3, I think.
Yeah, I think he should be playing 3 up top. Especially, all right, fair enough. Like William's not been his best in like for
he's
been
2
years.
Performing the last few games.
But even like, can you not bring in Pedro? Or, like, do you know what I mean? Like
Pedro's the guy, but it's just
I don't know, innit? But whatever. So that's another. So this is the thing as well for Chelsea. They've got another game in the League Cup. They got to worry about Champions League. They got to worry about the Premier League, and they've got a replay.
I'm going to the Norwich game on Wednesday, so I'll
Do you
let you know next week how shit on good it is. I'm playing good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Newport County 2, Leeds 1. I saw everyone on Twitter going absolutely.
Yeah, that was a bit of a little surprise.
Leeds. Do you not remember when Leeds were in the Premier League? Leeds were like one of the biggest clubs.
I bet on Leeds.
Well, last year they nearly got promoted.
You know what it is, I think what we're gonna do, starting in maybe a week or 2, we're gonna have a segment on the show, where Adele's gonna have his betting predictions, He's like,
we have to.
he's gonna make an accumulator, and it's you lot's choice if you want to follow it or not. I'm not gonna follow it for obvious reasons.
But if it wins, everyone owes me 10%.
But we're gonna do that. We're gonna have Adele's little segment and see how that goes. But Shrewsbury 0, West Ham 0. I don't know what to say.
It's another Chelsea type result.
But obviously in the second leg, West Ham should get the upper hand at home. Routine win, Tottenham 3, AFC Wimbledon 0. Probably the biggest fuck up in the whole cup was Nottingham Forest 4, Arsenal 2.
The second goal from Lalic or whatever.
The right back.
Yeah,
that was
what
crazy.
A goal!
All right,
fantastic goal.
Obviously, the next topic we're going to talk about is the FA Cup and the fact it's losing its pizzazz, isn't it? So let's leave the Arsenal game for now. We'll tie it in with the next bit. So Brighton obviously beat Crystal Palace as well 2-1. Their little derby. No one understands it, but.
I watched the documentary on it. It was just like, well, that's pointless.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That was my
Did
summary,
you see it?
That was my summary of it. It was well, that's just pointless.
But Brighton getting the upper hand. Crystal Palace don't need to worry. I think they should be more focused on staying up in the Premier League.
Completely agree.
So yeah, cool. So I want to talk about before we go into League Cup fixtures. I want to talk about FA Cup and its loss of its pizzazz. Do you not remember? I don't know if you lot see these shows on TV and that when players talk about how big the FA Cup was for them when they were younger and. That's what they used to watch, and they would pray to go to Wembley to watch a game and that.
I'm going to disagree with you, but no, go on.
No. This is the thing, though. I don't think the FA Cup's that important, in my opinion. I think it's a way for teams who cannot win the Prem have a chance of winning silverware.
Yeah.
Okay? So, for example, this is my biggest point. So, I wrote some notes. I was like, teams who have nothing to play for in the league. So, for example, at this stage, we're talking about the Chelseas, the Arsenals, the Leicesters, all of that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
They've got nothing to play for in the league, and they're not fielding stronger X-sides and losing. This is why I want to talk about Arsenal, because Arsenal played a very, very young side. We had the likes of Maitland-Niles. Iwobi's been horrible, but Iwobi.
He's trash.
Fringe players like Welbeck. Didn't the winger players, Reece Nelson. Do you know what I mean? Rob Holdings, all of them guys. Why are teams opting for weaker XIs when this is potentially a trophy they can win? Especially because Arsenal are FA Cup merchants at this point.
correction, that's what they think they are.
Do you know what I mean? Like they've won it the most in the past 3-4 years.
What, Arsenal?
Yeah.
So they are. I think we're joint with them, as in like joint successful teams in the FA Cup. I think it's 13, 14 titles each.
So
Okay.
Along the lines of that. Yeah.
All right, Harry. So you said you wanted to disagree with.
So actually going quickly to your Iwobi thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw on Twitter. Yeah, sounds like he's the kid in the playground that plays with his bag and coat on.
Yeah.
I think I collapsed on the floor when I read that. It's so true though.
You know what it is, yeah? And I'm not gonna lie to you. Do you know what I used to say, Adele? This might hurt you a little bit. I used to say this. I used to say that Lingard was Manchester United's Iwobi.
I'll take that back.
Okay.
I'd take that back if I was you.
Yeah, I'm
Completely.
gonna take that back because I can tell you now, I'd much rather have Lingard in my team than Iwobi.
Well, Lingard's on some
Lionel Lingard.
34.
However, I don't know if you saw it, but who was it? Ferguson, Sir Alex Ferguson. He was like, yeah, Lingard will be a great player. He's just gonna be a late bloomer. He's 23, 24.
He did quote it. He's getting good, isn't he? Yeah, he did quote
He's
it.
24 and like he's blooming.
Lingardinho.
Like,
Well, let's hope it's let's get.
but I guess for England's sake,
Well, it'd be,
I always bring up England, and I'm not even an England fan. For England's sake, imagine having an informed Sterling, informed Dele Alli, informed Kane, informed Lingard.
They all need to hit the gym, but it's fine.
I'd put Lingard as he's a super sub. He's class, but he's a super sub.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Who would you start in the 10th? Dele Alli in it.
Do you know what? If
Yeah.
England make the World
Oh,
Cup final and he scores the last minute goal and dabs,
He's
Wait,
getting a statue.
Wait, final.
yeah. And he
Harry's
dabs.
face
Are
right
you the
now.
guy who bet like 6 people 10 quid
Yeah.
each that England were going to win the
And you know what's the funniest thing?
20?
He didn't want to bet me. He didn't want.
I'm the biggest Three Lions fan.
No,
so I'm
yeah,
behind
the
my team.
2014 World Cup. Man lost 60 quid.
But we all know that it was.
We
just
didn't even make it
crap,
out of the
innit?
bloody group. Costa Rica
That's
beat
what I'm
us.
Sorry, back on topic.
Yeah, you were saying how you disagree about.
No, I think it is a big trophy because it's still when you win the treble, what's the 3 trophies?
Yeah, it's
your
Prem.
league title, the FA Cup,
Yeah.
and the Champions League.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's the big. The smaller playing the weaker teams thing, yeah, that's an issue. But I believe it's partly down to the Premier League clubs thinking, oh, our teams, we're going to put like 7 players of decent quality, and then the rest of you to give them some experience.
Yeah.
We can still beat them.
Yeah.
But then obviously those teams can play into the other the shitter teams.
Like
hands.
obviously, from what we've seen, it backfired for Arsenal.
Fully, I agree. But then it's like the cup, the magic of the cup.
Yeah.
Like, so, for example, Bristol City league going in the far in the League Cup. That's the magic of the cup. Them killing giants one after one because it plays into their tactics. It's mainly, but I'd say it hasn't lost its pizzazz, especially from like a lower league aspect.
Yeah, that's
Because
exactly.
the FA Cup is
that's
actually every single team in the entire country. The League Cup's only the top 4.
I remember when I used to play semi-pro, we used to play FA Cup.
See what I mean?
We never used to get through.
That's
But
like round 1.
yeah, exactly. And plus,
And that's where like
and Prem
700
teams only come through in the 3rd round, didn't it?
Yeah.
So okay, you're right. You're completely correct. Like especially when you're talking about the trebles and the quadruples and all that nonsense. But I think it means a lot more for the smaller teams than it does for the bigger teams. 100%. Unless the league's already finished, like how the Premier League.
Well, unless you're Arsenal and
we really need an Arsenal fan in here, or
Yeah,
this
no.
is.
unless you're Arsenal, big teams will count the season as a failure if they just win the FA Cup.
Yeah.
If you win like the Premier League, for example,
Yeah.
or the Champions League, and win the FA Cup, you're like, that is one of the best seasons in our history.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when Chelsea won the double on Ancelotti,
Yeah, that was big.
one of the
That
best
was
seasons
big.
we've
Yeah,
ever
that
had.
was massive.
Mourinho, so on and so forth. It's one of the best seasons. The League Cup, nah, mate, bit dead.
Yeah.
It's like it's a trophy, but it's like
Yeah.
it's just I don't know. It hasn't got the same level as the FA Cup.
Yeah.
The FA Cup's hearting more. Also, the FA Cup's got a hell of a deal with TV rights deal. Isn't
Yeah.
it? It's like
Yeah, and they got the deal with
Couple-
Emirates as well.
Couple billion over like
Emirates
over like 10 years or something along. It's mad money. Whereas
Adele,
League Cup, what do you get? None.
yeah, exactly. Adele, obviously, United, they're obviously through now.
Yeah.
You beat Derby County, was it 2-0?
Yeah, we've got Yeovil next.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You got Yeovil.
I think there's some corruption going
But
on.
yeah, but then again, for Yeovil, it's a massive game.
Yeah,
They
it's
get to have
at their
United.
home. We
Yeah.
played them,
No,
2-3 years
that's
ago?
fine.
I never understood why smaller teams want the big teams.
No,
'Cause
because
if you can
TV
beat-
money. TV.
TV.
I know, but like, you want to go as far as possible. Imagine being like Yeovil Town and drawing Man United.
Or would you rather go to the semi-finals? You're not going to win it
Yeah.
and go out, or
But
play
you're not continually
Man
be
United
earning money the
but
further
not
you
nowhere
go.
near as much.
Yeah,
'Cause
no.
if you get a shit.
I guess Yeovil will probably be on TV
And
now.
also, if they
because
do,
they're
no,
big.
yeah,
if
yeah,
they do
it's-
beat United, guess what?
They were
Oh
on
my
TV
God.
last time they played us,
Yeah.
and they had Falcao and Di Maria at their
No,
ground.
I haven't.
So it makes sense for Yeovil to be on TV.
Yeah. So yeah, quickly going to my
Yeah.
point. So obviously you're not going to win the league.
Mhm.
You're in the FA Cup. Bristol, you've been knocked out of the League Cup, whatever. Champions League, there's always like a tad bit of hope, but you're not one of the favourites. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
If your season ended with the FA Cup in your trophy cabinet, considering all the circumstances,
Is it a successful season?
Yeah.
No.
so you don't think that's a successful
No.
season? Bearing in mind, Man City is what, 16 points ahead? 14, 16 points ahead.
Don't even ask me. I don't want to know.
The Champions League has teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG.
It
Bayern
depends on how
Munich.
far we got in the Champions League, I'd say.
So let's say Champions League semi-final, FA Cup win, and Champions League in the Prem. How's that for you?
So that's a successful
So
Okay.
if I said to you right now, yeah, shake my hand and you take that, you take it.
Yeah.
Harry, from the
chill.
Chelsea's perspective, what's a successful season?
Obviously, we can get like maximum second, I'd say, in the league.
Yeah.
So it's disappointing because we won it last year.
Yeah.
So that's obviously not a good start. If we and we don't win the champion, let's say we win the FA Cup and won Champions League semi-finals.
Yeah.
But like
And-
it's okay.
And you're still in the League Cup.
Oh, so let's say okay.
I don't know if you're considering that.
Well, let's just
Chelsea
do the
will beat
same
Arsenal.
let's just do the same as him, innit? I'd say it'd be an okay season.
Okay.
Not shit, but not good because also we won the league last season. We
Yeah.
haven't won the league in like how many years? 4 or 5 years. So like doing well like that's quite good for
Yeah.
them. Whereas us, we won the league literally last season. So
Yeah.
it's not, it's like how come you not continue the form?
Yeah.
But no, Champions League semi-final of Conte would be quite nice actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be like okay, there's potential.
However, I just want to say this to everyone out there. We've got the Barcelona game in the background, yeah.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
Barcelona are playing some amazing football.
I won't
Messi's crazy.
I won't lie, I'll take back anything I said about Chelsea beating Barcelona because we've been so shit.
Oh my
We're gonna
god.
get absolutely
Bro,
smashed.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Innit?
Messi will
Like,
finally score against us
I think Messi
if he
will
carry
score.
on
Yeah,
this form.
Messi will score. If not, he'll get like 4 assists.
because when we got till February.
Yeah.
We have got to.
And we have to sign
We've got
players.
till February to sign 1 or 2 players and make
Yeah.
our form look okay.
Yeah.
Then I can believe again.
Bro, like, this Barcelona team is an absolute joke. I don't know if anyone knows, but they won 5-0.
They felt
Like-
like that though.
like-
Cunts.
It was unbelievable. And
They're
then to
too
think, like,
good.
Coutinho didn't even play. Imagine when Coutinho gets, like, brought into this squad and...
All you FIFA players, he's now on FIFA as of today. Just to
Big
tell you
news,
that. No.
big news. Yeah, cool. All right, cool. So yeah, we've spoken about the FA Cup. The fact is some people think that it's lost its pizzazz. Let's move over to the League Cup quickly. We've obviously only had 2 fixtures. Manchester City 2, Bristol
I
City
thought
1.
Bradford were going to do it. I wasn't going to lie to
Yeah.
you. I thought
You know what it was as well. Yeah, is
they scored before half time, right?
yeah, 44th minute penalty.
So what the issue is when they go into half time, Pep says something, and
Yeah.
then they go, "Oh yeah, we're Man City," and then they go and beat them.
Yeah, and then
Another
obviously-
90th fucking minute.
Yeah,
goal.
exactly.
Oh my god.
That's the thing though. So
bullshit.
imagine, yeah. So for Bristol, Bobby Reed scored on the 44th minute with a penalty. You know, usually they say there's a psychological blow if you score just before the half. Bro, for Man City, this is the exact opposite. You know,
And it's like
they come out, De Bruyne scores on the 55th minute.
No, it was like, oh no, the banter needs to stop now because
Bro.
they were fucking around with them.
I don't know what happens over there, but then obviously Sergio Aguero scores on the 92nd minute.
I feel though Bristol City, obviously the home aspect could play into that.
It could, yeah.
As in, like, take it to extra time.
When did Arsenal lose to Bristol? Was it at Old Trafford or at their ground?
Arsenal.
No,
Man U.
Man U. Sorry,
Uh,
they lost to Bristol. When was it?
Old Trafford.
Oh, it was at Old Trafford.
Oh shit.
Make you look a little bit shit. Then.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say Bristol, and I was going to say, see, there
Oh
we go.
my god! But then obviously the second.
No,
fixture-
it was Bristol. Sorry.
Yeah, it was Bristol.
It was Bristol because we was wearing our third kit.
Okay, not a shit though.
Okay, so that gives them a
potentially-
little.
So I think they could take it to
And they've
extra
got.
time.
Is it? There must be away goals in the League Cup, no?
No, there's none.
Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say that could play.
Not a single
Oh.
one. So if Chelsea won, if Arsenal won 1-0 and we went there and beat 2-1,
Yeah.
they don't go through.
Okay, cool.
So we don't go through because of the away goals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Obviously the second fixture was Chelsea 0, Arsenal 0.
Again, Chelsea missing chances. Like,
Too many. I think, bro, it's time.
Moses and Fabregas had a great game, but they were missing lots of chances.
It's time. I think it's time Chelsea sign another striker ASAP.
I think that means one Batusha out.
I'm not gonna lie. At this point, like guys, we just saw the craziest Messi pass. It was unbelievable. At this point, Chelsea need to start revamping the squad.
Yeah.
They have an aging squad. First of all,
I think it's Alexandro, a winger, and that'll be fine.
I
It's
think we
just
need a striker. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Unless you play Hazard up top.
No, I
as
think
a
just
false nine.
talking Morata back into it because when he was good, he was fucking good.
But I don't know, bro. But I don't know, innit?
Chelsea Twitter's peak right now. All I know is just fuck Morata here, fuck Morata there. You know,
And you also want to think,
Hazard FC.
you've got Diego Costa playing his first game in the league or whatever.
Scores.
Getting the yellow card, scoring, celebrate with the fans, getting the yellow card, getting the red card.
I like that though.
This how much would you want Diego Costa back at this moment, knowing how bad Morata's doing, how bad Morata is in front of goal?
Goals, that's for sure.
Do you know what I mean? If all the chances were to fall to Diego Costa, the same ones that are falling
He was
to
an
Morata.
ice-cold finisher.
The thing is, I'm not gonna take anything away. Like, I used to hate Costa, innit? Because my problem with Costa was,
he was my favourite striker.
My problem was, if whenever he played bad, he played bad.
But guess what?
I hated him because he actually performed.
But guaranteed you 20 goals a season.
Yeah, 100%.
Morata can't guarantee.
100%.
Well, as of now, he can't guarantee.
And it's not even that. He had like an amazing relationship with Hazard.
Yeah.
When Hazard's like your fulcral player, your main player, you need to have a good relationship. Obviously, we can see spurts of it with Morata. You know when they do their little like flicks to each other and shit.
And Morata.
Yeah, Azpilicueta.
It's what we need. We need Azpilicueta to like hone in on him again.
Him centre mid, fam.
Yeah,
But 0-0. Obviously, second game's going to be at the Emirates.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's Arsenal's game now because there's no away goals. As I told you.
Just to give you lot like a bit of insight into the match here, Chelsea had 21 shots to Arsenal's 8.
I know.
Yeah.
And Arsenal played a trash team.
Yeah. But what you said, it's exactly what you said. Chelsea in front of goal are lacking.
They're dead.
Do you know what I mean?
They're
They need
really
someone
bad,
just
yeah.
banging goals ASAP.
It's weird though how it just it was going so fine and then suddenly boom, nothing's happening.
Yeah, no, exactly. All right, we've obviously now spoken about the FA Cup, spoken about the League Cup. We've had no Prem, which Harry wasn't too happy about.
And I missed actually I won't lie, it's not as bad as international break. Like I still enjoyed the
death.
cup. I enjoy the cup game, but international break makes me suicidal.
But
Like I won't lie, in future we should take a week off when that happens.
I agree.
I refuse to come in and record.
Hey guys, I think we might actually make this a rule. Whenever there's an international break, we've got a holiday.
Yeah.
It's an international holiday.
It's World Cup time anyway, so it's not too bad.
Okay, yeah, that's also a plus. Alright guys, before we go into some of the more serious topics, we are going to speak about who the richest footballer on the planet is. I know who it is. I'm going to ask you lot who you lot think it is.
Yeah.
I doubt you're going to get it.
The richest footballer ever.
Yes, the richest, not ever on the planet at this current moment. You're not going to get it, but you can try.
I believe I can.
You can try, but you're not going to get it. Alright. I'm 100% certain Adele doesn't know who it is. Harry, I don't know it, but I don't think you're going to get it.
I don't think I will, because it's someone...
Is this past and present?
No, present.
Is it someone surprising?
Very, very surprising. So I'm gonna propose a question right now.
Do I know who he is?
Who? I don't know. I didn't even know this until like earlier on in the week.
I feel like I won't know his name then.
Alright, so it is, yeah. Who is the richest footballer on the planet?
Are you talking overall? Because that include like what we're talking here. Wages? What? I need a break.
Everything, bro. It's actually crazy. You lot can try.
And he plays right now.
He plays.
Fuck me. Well, obviously you'd say Ronaldo or Messi, wouldn't you?
Alright,
Okay, it's obviously
Ronaldo's,
not.
Messi's.
It obviously is.
Anyone in China, maybe? Or used to play in China?
Carlos
Tevez.
Maybe. No, it's not Tevez. Just tell me when you lot give up. Keep on trying.
Who's in China? It's definitely China. He's Chinese, right?
Maybe
Playing
Hulk.
in China.
Maybe Hulk, no?
No.
Hulk ain't there, no way. He's playing that
Come
one.
on, boys. Let me just sip my coffee. You're not even going to get this. Fans out there, if you're listening to this and you guess it before we actually say the name, yeah, let me know and you're jumping on the podcast. I'm giving you a paid role at the podcast. Sir.
Oscar?
Nope.
Of course not. I'm just throwing
With that being said, though, Rumours wants to come back to Europe, to one of the big clubs as well.
You won't get in the big club, he's 30.
But, you know, well, maybe like an Inter Milan or something. They take
You
it.
do well, yeah, you do well there. I give up.
Adele, do you give up?
Flamini?
I said, is this guy alright, fam? Oh, wait, is he the one that created that $1 million company or $1 billion company? No.
Not million.
No, not him.
I quit.
I'll give up then.
Alright,
It's going to be some... Go on.
meet the world's richest footballer. Faiq Bolkiah plays for Leicester City and is the nephew of the Sultan of Brunei.
Who?
Faiq Bolkiah, whatever his name is. So listen to
He
this.
plays for Leicester City.
Listen to this. On his 50th birthday, this is obviously the Sultan of Brunei, not the player, his father personally flew out Michael Jackson and paid the pop star $12.5 million to perform for the family. So that's just some insight. So let me tell you about the boy himself. So he's a 19-year-old kid who plays for Leicester City Reserves.
Yeah.
He's a nephew of the Sultan of Brunei, Hassan al-Bolkiah, or whatever his name is, who has a worth of an estimated $20 billion.
I
Bro,
don't think
That's not him. That's his family.
That's what I'm saying. That's
unfair,
unfair.
fam.
So wait,
I feel mugged.
But listen to this. But here's the funniest bit though. So I'm gonna obviously give you some insight about the kid. The talented Foxes winger has been playing in England for some time.
Oh, he's actually talented.
Apparently so.
Okay.
Starting his career at AFC Newbury as a youngster. In 2009, Southampton added Bolkiah to their widely regarded academy, despite not being handed a contract. Arsenal offered the Bruneian a trial in 2013. So he's been around, obviously. Bolkiah competed with the Gunners in the 2013 Lion City Cup, even got a goal in the competition. After being made aware of his situation, Chelsea offered the winger a 2-year deal, which he promptly signed. So he was in Chelsea's books at one point.
I thought the name sounds familiar.
But after just 1 year, he left to join Leicester City on a 3-year contract, which he's currently playing his
You
football.
were born in America.
Yeah, I was just about to get on that. Despite being born in Los Angeles, United States, Bolkiah opted to play for Brunei and has represented his country 9 times, which I'm assuming is not difficult for a country like Brunei. Adele, you'd get a place.
Well, I played for Somalia, but you know, you don't play much, but yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? So to give you an idea of Bolkiah's wealth, you need only to look at his father, Jeffrey. The Sultan of Brunei's brother has reportedly splashed out roughly 10 billion in 15 years as head of the Brunei Investment Agency.
Matic.
And at one point, Jeffrey was apparently spending a staggering 35 million a month on cars, watches, and white gold pens.
35? No way. That's a lie. Whoever did that story is talking shit.
Bro, listen to this. The Leicester City winger's father was also believed to have owned as many as 2,300 cars, including Bentleys, Ferraris, and Rolls Royces. These guys have more money than sense, you know.
These dons own dealerships, not
Flipping
fucking
hell, man.
their own cars. Who
But,
wrote that story, by the way?
I don't know.
It's
Hold
a
on.
bit I laugh.
It's so I read it on a Portuguese website called Ebola.
Yeah.
But however, I don't think this is their report.
He's had 3 wives.
Who?
His dad.
What?
It's a rich man, isn't it? Might as well.
It doesn't actually say who actually.
She divorced the
whose story
second
it
one
is.
from. She had to get cut.
But
Brunei, where's that again?
it's like somewhere near Saudi Arabia. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Not Saudi Arabia, fam. Brunei.
But yeah, fam.
I'm good at my geography. This is embarrassing.
That was a nice little
That's a joke.
off topic on topic. So let's go back into our. Well, we're never really in serious mode, isn't it? Especially when Adele's in the podcast.
So it's an oil state, apparently.
Oh, Brunei. Yeah, no, it's
Where is it?
Indonesia, basically.
Indonesia.
It's a tiny country next to Indonesia.
Guys, whoever's listening that's into their geography, yeah, I'm so sorry. I never took
Man
geography.
said Saudi Arabia.
Geography was my nap time.
Don't say that. Mr. Hogarth can be listening, you know.
Man said,
Oh, fuck
you
that,
actually remember his name.
Bro, he's one of the only teachers I actually remember and like, you know.
Actually, you know what it looks like? It looks like a B Tech Dubai. They've got one of those like
Probably.
man-made islands. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, cool. So, as you lot may or may not know, the UEFA.com Fans Team of the Year for 2017 came out. It was a record of almost 8.8 million votes. So like people were really into this one this year. We've obviously done like FIFA's World 11.
Yeah.
We had like some issues with quite a few players on there.
Quite a lot.
So hopefully the fans have a better idea. So I'm going to go through each position. We've done this before, so you don't know how it goes. We're going to go through each position, and you lot say, yes, I agree with that, or hell no, I want to replace him. Yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
In goal, Buffon.
Yep.
Just because this was last season, yeah.
No, and he actually did well.
But De Gea is also deserving of the space. You know who's a very underrated goalkeeper?
Not from last season, no.
You know who's a very underrated goalkeeper?
Oblak.
Also, but I think he gets his praise, not as much as other keepers, is Ter Stegen for Barcelona.
Yeah.
Very, very good keeper. Very reliable. Good with his feet.
Underrated, but he's just not up that quality level.
I think it's also because he plays for Barcelona, isn't it?
No, Oblak's better than them.
Yeah, potentially.
Courtois, De Gea are better than them. I'd say he's on par with Handanovic for Inter. Handanovic is a good fucking goalie.
Yeah, that's true.
You think he's a good goalie, he's just not world class.
And do you know what it is as well for Ter Stegen? I think Ter Stegen's issue is that, like...
He'll never get past... He's never better than Neuer.
Exactly.
Never.
Neuer's always going to have that starting role, isn't it?
Mm.
But yeah, okay, cool. Right back, Dani Alves.
Yeah, he played pretty sick.
Wait, Adele's over there.
Yeah, I agree actually.
No, who would you potentially replace him with? Now that you made that weird, strange noise, you got to give me a
Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker. What, 2017 Kyle Walker?
No way.
Really?
No way.
Have you seen Man City?
That's now. Not fucking last year.
Well, but then again, he did perform for Spurs.
No,
I don't
obviously, he did.
I don't think
half it.
enough. I
Well,
don't think
half
enough to like dethrone Dani Alves though.
Okay.
Do you know
Dani
what I mean?
Alves, for God's sake.
Dani Alves, it's like Marcelo at left back in my opinion.
Dani
but-
Alves was at Juventus balling. Got to
Yeah.
the Champions League something. Final.
Yeah, he did.
See what I mean? Yeah, there we go. There you go. And the cakes. Fucking hell, I forgot they went to the final.
A centre back partnership of Chiellini and Ramos.
That's actually pretty fair, I'd say.
The only person I could
I'm
possibly think
surprised
about is Bonucci. innit?
Bonucci over
Yeah,
Ramos.
Bonucci,
I was
maybe.
surprised Bonucci isn't there.
But you're never going to take Ramos out of the team.
Chiellini, I
though.
like that. I think that's
The only
fair.
reason why you're not going to remove Ramos is because he had like a Ronaldo 2017. He won everything with that Real Madrid squad.
But
You know
I
what I mean?
think that's fair. It's all about individual. Anyway.
So you're saying if not Ramos, Bonucci.
Yeah.
Adele, you're right with the partnership.
Yeah.
Cool. Left back Marcelo.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
If you lot had any bad things to say, I'm
Best left
fine.
back in the world, unfortunately.
Then obviously they've played a 4-4-2. So on the right mid we have De Bruyne.
Very fair.
There. On the left mid, Hazard. I'm so glad Hazard made the cut.
I think it's fair, but I'm slightly surprised.
So
The only person that could have replaced him is Neymar, probably, no?
Mm.
That's it. But I'm glad Hazard's there. In midfield, we have Modric and Kroos.
I'd take out Modric or Kante.
That's the only issue in it is
Yeah.
how did Kante not get?
Yeah.
But then again, this is a fan's vote in it, so it's
Yeah.
it's obviously always going to fluctuate between the players. But so you'd remove Modric for Kante.
Yeah.
What would you do? Don't tell me you're bringing in Pogba.
No.
You'd keep it as it is.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Interesting.
And up front, they play two up top. It's Ronaldo and Messi.
That's fair enough, but you could say potentially Kane.
Harry Kane. I do think Harry
Who-
Kane maybe.
Over who? That's what I'm saying.
Unless you remove Modric and put Kane up front,
Yeah, and then the wingers.
and then just do you know what I mean?
That's fair.
But then again, like Hazard playing left central midfield is a bit off-putting, isn't it? But is there any players who
Yeah.
maybe didn't deserve to get into the starting 11 but would make the subs bench? Obviously, we have our household names like Neymar,
Neymar.
Mbappe. Is there
Yeah,
any?
yeah.
I want some names that you think that like people wouldn't normally think of who had an amazing 2017.
Lamar from Monaco.
That's a very 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 good shout, Thomas Lamar.
You could put a lot.
Kante, obviously.
Yeah, you could put a lot of that Monaco team on there though.
That's
you could
also a
put
good shout.
Fabinho and all them too.
Quaresma.
Oh my god.
Actually, I guess.
To be fair, he didn't have a bad season,
yeah,
didn't
I
it?
guess you could give him props.
But I guess when you play in Turkey,
But
it's always
no.
a bit more difficult
But you,
to
you
get.
really can't put him on the level of
Yeah.
them lot.
Well, once upon a time, he was meant to be our name, but you know.
But Quaresma was apparently supposed to be better than Ronaldo, but instead of going to Man United, he picked Barcelona.
No, twat.
And then it all kind of went downhill for him. Bro, he used to play for flipping Chelsea, you know.
Well, he got who brought him in?
Scolari, yeah.
Wore the number 77 shirt and made one appearance.
Ancelotti axed him instantly.
Bro, it's
You
actually...
lot have had a lot of failed strikers, man.
Shevchenko.
Pato.
Oh no, that
Do you
was,
class Powell as
No,
like
I
a thing,
don't.
though?
you cast Falcao in that bracket then as well. Do you know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah,
not
Falcao.
count. They're trials. Do you know what I mean?
That's a giant.
The only one who
That
the only
exactly
one who
it.
worked was Shevchenko. That's like a fair enough failure.
Yeah.
Torres.
Crespo, maybe.
No, Crespo was banging.
Yeah, he did, but he could have been better, though, wasn't
He
he?
was all right. Torres was
I think Torres, he wasn't like
Torres-
Liverpool Torres.
Now, this thing, he wasn't Liverpool Torres.
He was already on
However-
his decline, I think. At that
Yeah,
point.
but however, he
Yeah.
won everything there was to win
Yeah.
at Chelsea.
except for oh no, he won the Champions
Yeah,
League.
he did win
I
the
forgot he was in that team. Oh god,
He scored that goal against Barcelona.
Yeah, no,
Ah!
I loved him though. You couldn't hate the guy.
Yeah. No, that is hilarious.
I think he
bro.
played 100 and something times and scored 50 goals at Chelsea.
Yeah, he scored a decent, and he had a good relationship with Hazard as well.
Mm.
Hazard always has good relations with the strikers. To be fair.
Do you know what's jokes though? I remember watching the game and when he scored. I went to my mate. Watch him bang a hat trick against QPR the next week. Guess what happened? He banged a hat
Yeah.
trick. I was like, the confidence in this guy is unreal.
Yeah.
I wish I was betting back then. I would've
You know what
fucking
it is,
made a
yeah?
lot of money.
Where Chelsea signed Torres is if anyone signs Ronaldo at this point, you're going to catch Ronaldo in like his biggest decline. So you're potentially going to pay like hundreds and hundreds of millions, and you're going to have a shit Ronaldo. That's what's gonna happen. So United, if you're up for that,
I can't lie. If I won the lottery today, I'd buy Ronaldo and just preserve him in the museum.
yeah, but then you.
I don't think you can afford it.
Yeah,
with a lottery
you
win.
still. Apparently, his release clause is $1 billion.
Is it?
Apparently, him and Benzema share a release clause of $1 billion.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Fucking
Messi's
hell.
is 709
Yeah.
million.
Coutinho's like
400.
400 and something. This is crazy. I love how we were talking about like the UEFA.com fans team of the year. We've like gone off to Chelsea strikers and release, and Adele wanting to preserve Ronaldo and
That's
whatever.
podcast for you, isn't it?
All right, now that we're in like a free state of mind, here's a little one for you, Adele. So apparently,
This is
Usain Bolt is like going to have a Dortmund trial or has had a Dortmund trial, yeah, and is seeking a Manchester United move.
Do you know what's funny? The guy's on Pez.
Yeah, I know, but that's because of this little partnership.
That's how you know PES is shit.
It's a joke, isn't it?
They need to get rid of the Champions League, right? So people
So people can- Yeah.
They've held that.
I want some.
They've held that
I
since
know.
my childhood. You know.
I want that quality in FIFA still. What do you
They've
call
held
it?
that since Pez 9.
He's Do you know? I like seeing him play football, but it's just.
Is he at like he's like 32 or something?
He's old.
Although he's probably in like the best physical shape, innit? He's probably like Ronaldo
No,
state.
No, he's
He's
not.
gone down now.
He lost his final race. He came.
Yeah,
he
he did,
finished.
yeah.
Didn't
He blew the
Finish.
hamstring, fam.
Yeah, blue hamstring.
Blue.
Exactly. But yeah, how do you see a Usain Bolt at your club? I guess for merchandising terms, he'd probably make a lot of money.
Mourinho wouldn't allow it.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, if Mourinho allows him, he's getting a massive cut out of it, 100%.
But then again, obviously, it's down to his sponsors, isn't it? Like he's with Puma enough.
Yes. Yeah.
So he's going Arsenal.
He
It's
will-
confirmed.
To be fair, Arsenal could take anyone at this
Well,
point.
that's why they got Dortmund though, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
that's what that
Harry
was.
putting 2 and 2 together. I didn't
No.
even clock that.
No, it was actually.
Was it a Puma thing?
Yeah, it was confirmed.
I didn't know that.
Well, that's why I'm employed.
Oh
Cheers,
shit.
mate.
Oh, that is funny. But yeah, Usain Bolt at Manchester United. Yes or no?
Yeah.
I'm thank good you got sense.
That was a firm for someone that loves to chat shit.
I'm
as
sure
well.
he'll blow out every. Actually, you know what? He couldn't run the full length of the pitch.
No.
Which actually no, he
He-
might be
no,
able to.
but he
no,
needs
no,
specific
no, he
training.
could.
It's so much different with a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he could. He'd blow out a lot of players, but he'd literally do one run and be fucked.
Bro, he seemed like the guy that, like, you know when you kick it and he kicks it so far it goes off the field, fam.
He'll toe punt it.
But apparently he's quite good at football. Maybe not like professional football.
I've seen him play.
That.
Aye. Barefoot in Jamaica, sand.
Oi, but some of the best footballers come from barefooted
Yeah.
sand.
No, but when he hit the ball, fam, hold it up.
It's to get that comfort.
But he probably has what, a size 13 foot, fam.
That's why people took.
Don't forget. Don't forget, like, he's like stupidly tall for a sprinter. So, you never know, he could play centre back. Quickest centre back on the planet, fam.
Nah,
I play him wing back. So you can kind of get away with a wing back. Do you know
because I
what I'm
can't
saying?
lie.
Shout.
The one day he cost us a game, and then people go, it's just Usain Bolt. That's the day I call him a nigger.
Jesus Christ!
No, that's twice you said that
I was
word.
going to say on this
On
podcast,
the
yeah,
show,
you say some madness.
And we're trying to get advertising money over here, man. Come on.
Oh, we're uncensored podcast. Shut up.
All right, guys. That was a nice little.
Harvey Weinstein for the win.
Oh my God! No! Let's go to transfer news and rumours, please.
I'm joking, guys.
Please. All right. Probably the biggest thing that happened in the transfer world is Coutinho's transfer to Barcelona, officialised.
Was it 100
£42 million.
pounds? That's a bit mad.
As Harry had said, he is on FIFA now.
Yes.
Oh, that's already happened. Mad thing.
Yeah. It's quick. Get the PlayStation and Xbox down.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. 142 million.
I guess we got to pay
Yes.
for
Yes.
quality. Well,
I agree.
Barcelona actually here's a stat.
So,
Here's a stat for you. They're
Do you
spending
think-
the
do you-
most?
Do you think the Pogba deal distorted the market?
yes, 100%.
I think it started it all. Yeah.
Yeah. Pogba's deal was what started it all.
Barcelona have spent the most, which is like 330 million in one transfer window.
That's crazy.
Most ever. Real Madrid has previously had that at 209
Yeah.
when they signed Ronaldo and all them lot.
Kaká,
Yeah,
Alonso,
loads of those lot.
Benzema.
They didn't fucking anything either.
So if Coutinho's worth 142 million, if Hazard was to sign a contract tomorrow, which apparently he was at the NBA in London, and someone asked him, was like, "Oh, don't you ever leave Chelsea?" And he was like, "Never." And he was like, if Courtois
Crikey.
signs a contract,
Well,
I'll sign a
supposedly
contract.
he has signed. He is about to, or he has, or is going to sign it like soon.
Yeah.
I think Courtois got a long time already though.
Yeah,
He signed,
but
like,
I
a
guess
4-year
it's just to
deal,
up it's to up the release. Well, his worth, innit?
No, not release clause. They'll have no release
Yeah,
clause.
like, but it's
He's
just
unbuyable.
so. For example,
like
if
Hazard's unbuyable, it's like
Yeah.
bid us and we'll see if it takes our fancy.
it's like, so for example, if Hazard's at the end of his contract, that the whole Sanchez situation.
Well, if Hazard's worth, if Coutinho's worth
That was my question.
142.
How much is Hazard worth to Real Madrid?
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a 200 million player maybe,
Has
or
to-
160
has to,
pounds.
easily.
I'm talking.
Easily. Do we see this Coutinho transfer with good eyes though? Is it like
I mean,
Barcelona,
yeah.
like potentially
Wasn't it-
Iniesta's?
Yeah, as I say, you said
replacement.
you call it the Iniesta
Yeah.
replacement. I think that's fair enough.
I think, to be fair, if anyone can replace Iniesta, it'll be Coutinho, especially someone that can play in that
It'll
role.
be converting him into a centre midfielder.
Yeah.
Again.
But I guess as you get older, you kind of like go down the pitch as it is anyway. Do you know what I
He
mean?
could be an effective left winger. Still.
True. But I guess if Ousmane Dembele comes back into the squad, he plays like on the left, Messi on the right. But yeah, it's obviously now finalised. The second one I want to talk about in terms of finalised deals is Chelsea's deal with Everton. Ross Barkley, 15 million
I mean, great deal.
for a promising
50
young English
He's 23
midfielder.
and he plays on multiple positions. 15 million in today's market. That's
Chicken change.
robbery. But from his perspective, he's a cunt.
Yeah,
He is a cunt.
yeah, that was mad still.
Like, I don't use that word lightly, not well.
Yeah.
But like when I mean it, I mean it.
Yeah.
He is a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, how's he fucking ever now? 20 million. We're all
Yeah.
going to pay 35 million for him.
And well, to be
And he sat there for 6 months, not playing or with an injury, just mulching off their. Oh, he is a scumbag from an Everton perspective.
and
From a Chelsea perspective, then great.
just for anyone that doesn't understand how like contracts and transfers work, yeah. So Chelsea signed a player who was going to finish his contract in the summer. They signed him for 15 million. Apparently paying 7 million in agent fees.
part of that 15.
I don't know if it was part of it or extra. I don't know.
If agents are con artists, if it's true.
But so they paid. He is now worth more than what Chelsea paid for him. So in terms of Chelsea's business, that's amazing.
Well, we're very good at that, though.
Do you know what I
We
mean?
signed those players and ended up selling for like 30 million when we bought for 5.
So then, speaking on Everton, they have signed Tosun from Besiktas as well. I don't know how much of the Barkley transfer had anything to do with it, but striker.
Nah, man. No, they actually need a striker though. Niasse, come on, like you know that's a forced thing. Sandro got injured straight away.
Apparently, he might be going to Sporting as well. Sandro Ramirez.
He didn't even play.
I know.
He got injured.
So I don't know.
Oh, well, the Big Sam's the Andy Carroll type, isn't he? A big motherfucker. And Tosun, he's a big man, you know.
Yeah.
And he got 25
Quite
goals
quick
last
as well,
season.
so it's not too bad.
I feel like from him though, he's an idiot. I would have been like, I'll come Everton, but can I have? I want like a 6-month loan at Besiktas. Because obviously they're in the Champions League and doing quite well.
Yeah.
Or can we wait till deadline day or something?
Yeah.
I think he's the loser of that transfer, not
Probably,
Besiktas or
yeah.
Everton. He's the loser.
Probably. I agree with that. All right. One of the rumours that I saw that I kind of wanted to note was since losing Coutinho, obviously Liverpool are trying to spend their money elsewhere. I saw a potential 55 million move for Leicester City's Mahrez.
That's a fantastic signing.
55 million for arguably one of the better wingers in the Premier League.
Out of interest, how'd you line that up?
I don't know.
Because he's a right mid.
Exactly, and you're not taking... Unless Salah plays behind the striker.
Wouldn't like that.
I don't think it'd work, though.
I think they try to convert him into a cam.
Potentially. To be
Because
fair, though, I think Mahrez would see it with open eyes, though.
Mahrez on the rise, a bit peak, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
But
55
Salah's-
million, and then Arsenal just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, and they're about to lose Sanchez.
For a very low sum.
Or potentially nothing, isn't it?
Mahrez, obviously, like I said, one of the better wingers in the Premier League. In terms of United, in terms of Chelsea, I'm going to go to United first. Do you lot see this? Say, for example, your club is going for him. Do you see this as like an open arms transfer? Would you be like, yes, Mahrez is signing? Adele.
I don't want him.
You don't want him at United? Blood fight. I thought
Who
he was going to be
do
like...
they have on right mid? Who do you guys have on right mid?
Well, you're playing Matt now, though, aren't you? Obviously, Mkhitaryan's just...
Ignore Matt because he's not really normally a right mid. Ignore him. Who would you play normally? Mickey, and that's about it. Or
Mickey
Lingard.
or Lingard or
Yeah,
Rashford out there.
Mahrez on instead of both of them any day of the week.
Okay.
Any day of the week.
But you're saying no to Mahrez?
I don't see what the big thing is about him.
When he's in form, he's good. Look
and-
at his stats.
And you know what it is,
I'll
yeah?
refer to stats again.
He's a more silky... Like, we don't... Crazily enough, yeah, the Premier League doesn't have, like, overly silky players. Do you know what I mean? So when you see a player like Mara, especially at a club like Leicester, you're like, oh shit, like this guy's kind of, he's got something about him. You know what I mean? Like maybe in a better team he could do a bit more. Do you know what I mean? So obviously Chelsea now. I'm assuming you're gonna say you take him.
I would. We fucking need it.
I'd take him as well.
Willian can fuck off to Zenit or wherever, and then
Russia,
we'll take
Ukraine, back wherever, innit? 55 million. Do you think that's a fair price point?
I mean, it's a lot, but yeah.
In terms of the market that Pogba created.
He's 26, so it's fair enough, I'd say. And also Leicester don't want to sell, so you know what I mean. You got to kind of like go, all right, here.
Yeah. Adele, this one's for you. So apparently, the Griezmann to Barcelona transfers looking more and more likely. There has been ongoing talks, quite advanced talks.
Where's he gonna play?
I don't know.
He's fucking full already.
However, I don't know how much truth there is in this. Apparently, Griezmann to United will only happen if United offer to pay 400,000 a week.
That's what Sanchez is looking for as well.
At United?
Yes.
For Leicester City?
No, well, he wants the same at City, but City they think they can talk him down.
400? No, he's not. I don't believe that.
Let's leave Sanchez for now because we're going to talk about Sanchez.
Why would he get 400,000?
Can we talk about Griezmann wanting 400,000?
I don't believe that either.
And you know what's funny? My dad doesn't rate Griezmann one bit, you know. Adele, United fan. Who's your highest paid player? I'm assuming it's Pogba.
No, it'll be like potentially someone you won't expect. Zlatan maybe. Or...
Really?
It's either Pogba or
maybe Lukaku might be up there.
No. He'll be on a lot though. I'd say Zlatan or Pogba actually. That one between the two.
I think they're on that turn.
Zlatan's looking to cut off his contract early though.
I would if I was him. I mean, he's going to Malmo, win the Swedish league, and retire.
Yeah, retire. Yeah.
Do it correctly.
Say for example, you was Ed Woodward. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, see, you got a little smile now. Yeah. He wants this role. Say for example, you were like orchestrating the Griezmann deal, and he said to you, "I'll come to your club." Yeah. Say I don't know what the transfer fee's like supposed to be at in it, but it's probably gonna be quite high. He said to you, that's an understatement. He said to you, I'll sign on the dotted line if you offer to pay me 400,000 a week. How you feel about that?
I'm talking him down.
Yeah, you got to talk him down.
So I'm saying 300,000, a good signing on bonus, and then
300,000, jeez. Isn't Hazard's new contract apparently going to go up to like 320? He's going to be the highest paid player in the Prem.
I think it will be just below 300.
But yeah, I'll give him 300,000, a good signing on fee, and like performance-based incentives.
Do you want Griezmann though at your club?
It'd help with the handshakes.
And I guess like the whole like Pogba and like Griezmann relationship could also work in it.
Yeah, like we're all seeing all sorts of dances at the minute. You might as well bring Hot Lad Blink to the Trafford.
Yeah, but if Lukaku bangs, bang on the left or something, or right, or what?
Yeah, but then what does that say for players like Martial, Rashford and stuff?
And then Lukaku becomes a target.
Martial's neglected at Man United. Chelsea should swoop in.
I would love Martial at Chelsea.
Martial FC wouldn't agree with that.
I personally think it would be the peakest.
I think he'd be unreal.
Problem is though, you'd have to put him right.
Do you remember when United signed him for what, 35 mil?
8.
No, 50.
Was it 50? What? No, but that's including everything though, isn't it? With all like bonuses.
I swear it was 50 million euros and 38 million.
Yeah, that's what I
at
thought.
the time. I
No,
thought
it's 50 million pounds.
Oh, Jesus.
But to be fair though, that's
65
kind of
million
cheap though for like one of the highest rated prospects if you look at the current market.
And we bought him at 19.
Yeah, that's what people are more scared about, isn't it? Was the tender rate.
I think you guys pulled the trigger slightly early. Another season would have made.
Yeah, but you've been having like a weird panic buy issue in recent times though. Even with the whole Matter situation, obviously Matter's paying off a bit, but like you've just been panic buying quite a bit.
He's just a good guy in football. He's the guy you need in your change room.
Everyone loves him, innit?
Yeah, like when everything's all poor, come round to Matter, he'll go, "It's gonna be alright," and you know it's gonna be alright because Matter's.
Well, these dons paid 40 for Matter. It's just that's like the biggest banter transfer.
And Matter, everyone's like all the United fans now know like the Matter decline. But
he's the red.
But yeah, so Griezmann, he's obviously saying to United, pay me 400,000 a week. But apparently Barcelona is like the most suited destination. Now, let's talk about Alexis Sanchez. January, we're in January transfer window. He either leaves now for how much was it? 30 mil, 25 mil, something like that.
If someone buys from 30 mil, the team who bought him got robbed.
Yeah,
that's my personal view.
And then or he leaves
unless there's a bidding war. That's bidding war's fair enough.
Or he leaves for a free.
I don't think he'll leave on a free because that just rubs salt.
Did you see what Man City proposed to him though? They said we pay 25 million for the player and we give you 50 million signing bonus if you sign now. If you sign in the summer for a free, we'll give you a 30 million signing bonus. Does he now stay like have some respect for Arsenal, leave for some sort of money, and take the lowest signing fee, or does he take the whole supposed transfer fee and keep it for his own?
He's slightly in the like, you know what I mean. They're in his hands.
Yeah,
but I don't know. If I was him, I think I'd leave in January because he can
I
leave.
think he should as well.
He should be on City personally.
Yeah. 100%. Obviously, United's been in talks with him also.
I think personally, Man City and Man United or whoever else is in for him should just be like, your contract is what you get at Arsenal, no more. The signing bonus is another thing.
Oh,
what he's getting
shit.
paid weekly, I'll be like, you're not getting any more. What's the
Fair
point?
enough.
Why do you deserve that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I have heard like potential talks that like Mkhitaryan and Sanchez, there may be a swap deal.
No way.
But
Man United would lose out on that deal.
that's what I
completely.
think. That's
If
what
it was-
I thought.
If it was a straight swap and there's no money exchange,
Yeah.
fine. But if Man United are saying, oh yeah, we'll give you 10 mil plus
Yeah.
Mkhitaryan.
And Mkhitaryan was the player that, when he left Germany, he was the best player in the league that season.
Well, he still is probably.
Do you know
he
what I
still
mean?
is class,
So, like,
just as under Mourinho.
It's,
So
it's that Mourinho.
Mourinho will crush a player within a week.
Yeah. That is so weird. But do you think Chelsea, obviously, like, everyone was making a big fuss that Conte spoke to Sanchez before the game. I don't know if there's any, like, whatever in it, any truths to that.
Chelsea aren't in for him, it's a shame.
Yeah, I doubt they're in for him, to be fair. Adele, so obviously, like, Sanchez to United is a potential, obviously.
Okay.
Would you give him to Arsenal if they gave you Mkhitaryan? No, wait. Would
Other
you?
way around.
Yeah, other way around. Sorry.
But obviously they want money on top as well.
Yeah, which is a bit stupid, isn't it? Because Mkhitaryan's worth is probably more
Yeah.
than thing. But do you think you'd be losing out if Mkhitaryan left for Sanchez? This is Sanchez.
But no, but again,
He's what, 29, 30. He maybe has like 1-2 more seasons of like top quality football. Mkhitaryan's a lot younger, has the potential to be very good.
But Mkhitaryan, we've grown frustrated with him. Like, he doesn't perform.
But remember when he like commenced the season, like he was like had
No,
7 assists.
he comes out the starting block really good.
Yeah,
And then something happens.
yeah. Do you think like this could slightly be down to like Mourinho's poor man management,
Yeah, maybe.
or is it just like Mkhitaryan who's just like, because there's times in like football players' lives where they just have like a proper rough patch.
Yeah,
Do you think that might be like Mkhitaryan's case?
maybe so. Yeah, Mourinho freezing him out the team did help first time round.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna do it this time round.
Yeah. So would you take Sanchez then?
Yeah, because he would have the Van Persie effect on the team. That stick it to the man effect.
He
You know
would,
what I mean?
yeah. He'd definitely score against Arsenal whenever we played them. But then again, obviously we spoke about Morris. Obviously, you're not like a massive fan of like Morris signing for Man United.
No.
If Sanchez was to come into this United team, where would he play?
I'd say he'd play behind the striker.
Also, you give him a more central role,
Yeah.
something a bit different to what he's playing at Arsenal. Does this this? All right, this is my issue in it with Sanchez. Obviously, he's an older player, and whatever. Do you think if United was to sign Sanchez, this would discourage players like Martial and like Rashford? They'll be like, "Bro, we're here. We're younger. We have so much more potential."
How they
Obviously,
can learn off him?
That's no.
I don't know. You know,
He's too good for that.
I don't know. I think Rashford should seek a transfer to Tottenham, fam. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna put it out there, fam.
I'd like Rashford at Tottenham.
But he's too much best friends with Lingard, isn't it?
Yeah.
They were in Dubai together
Wait,
recently.
Rashford on right. Who
No, the whole team was in the
Yeah, I know.
warm weather training.
And they went to that rich kid, innit, who has the zoo in his crib. I don't know, innit? I just think this whole like Sanchez transfer is a bit weird, innit? It all depends on what team you've
I
got.
think we're forgetting Ozil.
I think Ozil's staying at least until the summer anyway.
I think he'll leave.
I was going to say until the summer and then he'll go.
But
he'll leave on
Italy.
a free.
You think you go to Italy? What's with you and Ozil at Italy?
Think
I
about it.
think it would work out so well.
Think like a team at Inter or an AC.
Nah, he'd have to go to like Juventus or something. There's no way he'd go to.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's too low for him. But I'm saying.
The only team I think he'd and him at Juventus.
Do you know what? Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich's a solid shout.
They'll make space for him.
Yeah.
Because they might cancel James' loan and bring him in.
Yeah, but apparently Hammer said that he doesn't want to go back to Real Madrid.
Yeah, but then he can cancel. Then they can cancel his contract or loan him out
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But
Chelsea should sign him. Have him for a year on a loan. Wouldn't go bad.
bro, I'm telling
Play
you.
him right wing.
Here's two transfers that for some people they might not hold much weight, but I thought were quite interesting. Wesley Sneijder, he was obviously
Nice.
the Galatasaray Nice. He's now signed for Al Gharafa.
It's the money.
It's the money.
He's
And
doing
he-
the Xavi.
Yeah, and you know what it is, yeah, he's a bit old now, isn't it? We don't expect much from him. And
I'm still expecting him at United.
I'm surprised that never came to like fruition, you know. And another one I saw was Martin Caceres to Lazio. He was away from football for a bit, came back. He
Martin
joined
Caceres.
Verona.
Oh shit! The guy who
Yeah,
played South.
he's not-
He went Southampton, but nothing really. Yeah.
Now he's at Lazio.
Lazio. He's doing it. That's a good sign.
That's a very good sign.
On a free.
Yeah, I think so.
I like that.
If not a free, it was like a really low fee.
It's decent. It's a decent thing for Lazio in case he's like shit. 'Cause it's not
Yeah.
too bad if it's a free. And from his perspective, he's gone to a good team straight away.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't see him starting over De Verge and what the fucking other guy's called. But yeah, that's interesting. That is.
All right, guys. So I'm just gonna run through some rumors quickly. You lot just like obviously tell me like what you think the validity of each is. Man United target Vardy and Chicharito.
That's come from the side, isn't it?
Probably. Apparently Chelsea looking to replace Conte with either Allegri or Luis Enrique.
Luis Enrique or Allegri? Maybe Allegri. I wouldn't want Luis Enrique there.
Fair enough.
Different style.
Javier Hernandez, Chicharito, seeking the Los Angeles FC move. Don't know why he would do that if he has so much like market in England and whatever. Liverpool looking to sell Surridge for 30 million. Too much, too little.
Seems about right, but it depends who's going to buy him for that much. Because look, every other time touch the ball, he's injured. He's like company. His kind of career is footballing career is it's teetering a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Here's for you, Harry. Charlie Masonda seeking a loan move to Nottingham Forest. I don't know if he's seeking or Nottingham Forest want
I'm
him.
saying Nottingham because he's taking an L if he's going to Nottingham Forest. He's better than he's a Premier League winger.
Exactly.
But the thing is, I can't like.
We should start feeding him into the squad. You know, he might be what we need. You know, maybe he was there the whole time. Last few, Coquelin obviously signing to Valencia.
Yes.
Arsenal fans are finally appreciating him now that he's
It
gone.
took him long enough, but also the issue is Sanchez is most likely leaving in January.
Yeah.
Ozil, we said would probably stay till some of them go. Coquelin's gone. Who the fuck have they signed?
They're not going to sign anyone either.
Yeah, but that's actually like not good. I'd sign you need a DM because Coquelin actually did play.
Yeah.
And 12 million for Valencia, they're laughing.
Yeah, I
In
agree.
his 20s, he's like mid 20s.
Yeah.
That's a reasonable bit of business.
Inter offering João Mario in a swap deal for Nicolas Gaitan from Atletico Madrid. I think the team that's going to win with this is Atletico Madrid if this actually happens.
Country mile.
If they accept this...
Wait, but sorry, is it Inter asking for João Mario?
Alright, so
or
what is
Gaitan
it?
plus money? Because Gaitan plus money is better on their end.
So I think it might be like Gaitan and a bit of money, 10, 15 mil.
Inter taking an L.
Yeah, and then João Mario to Atletico Madrid.
Besides Juventus, right, it was probably the best transfer team in the world.
Yeah.
The rest of the Italian clubs, well, besides Lazio and that bit, do not know what they're doing.
No.
They really don't.
Especially not AC Milan.
Roma are okay.
Talking about AC Milan, Wolverhampton's 36 million bid for Andre Silva. That was massive.
That's banter, but from their perspective, they've got a good selling point. Premier League guaranteed next season. You can have a little banter period in the Championship, bang loads of goals, get your form back on.
Yeah.
We'll pay you a fuck ton of money. You got your boys here.
Yeah.
Why not? From his perspective, it's not working out because AC Milan don't play him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think would you go?
Yeah, 100%.
You would?
He's not playing at Inter.
So if they accepted it, wherever, and they came to you,
And I'm telling you now, João Mario,
and you could
Madrid,
extort a massive contract,
Yeah.
you could absolutely.
he will have a massive contract, 100%. So yeah, the last two rumours is Arsenal agree Ancelotti deal. I don't know how much of this is true, but apparently at the end of the season, Wenger's leaving.
Do you see Ancelotti at Arsenal?
No.
Ancelotti's used to having a
Yeah.
decent money behind him.
And apparently they're going to pay him 10 million a year though to coach. That's a lot of money, though.
That's not that high considering.
Well, I think Conte's on 13.
Pep's on 15 or 16. Mourinho's on 13 or 14.
Yeah.
So actually,
I don't know.
Premier League managers are overpaid. Big Sam's
Yeah.
on 8 or something. Moyes is on 6. It's more than Diego Simeone.
And it's not even that. Carlo Ancelotti said that if he was going to coach any other team in the Premier League, it'd be Chelsea.
I'd like him back just to see how it'd go.
Yeah.
Or he should become like a director. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I want to like him back at the club. I liked him. He was cut short because of Mourinho.
Yeah.
Abramovich.
Abramovich,
Yeah,
yeah.
what am I on?
And then obviously the last one is Man United in talks with Lucas Moura from PSG.
Yeah, that's a weird one for me.
I don't know how much truth there is in that for someone that doesn't play either.
His headline keeps going back.
He's a bit of a pace merchant like Bellerin, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have to admit, he dribbles like a king, but
Because he turned us down before he signed for
Yeah,
PSG.
he
He said
really-
Manchester was too
yeah, but do you
boring.
really want to pay 40-something million for that talent?
But do you know what the problem is with PSG is, yeah? So obviously,
Oscar was starting over, and we got him for 20. Bang on.
so like you've got Gonzalo Guedes, who's over at Valencia. He's obviously a PSG player. They need to get rid of him because of financial fair play. They need to get rid of him. They need to get rid of Lucas Moura. They need to get rid of Draxler, Di Maria's.
No, not Draxler. I'll keep Draxler.
Do you know what I mean? Like they have to find money somewhere.
I can see him get rid of Di Maria. Yeah, Guedes.
Fucking
100%.
snake.
I think Guedes has to leave.
But they need money for that. Not like a, okay, he can go for whatever.
No.
They need like 20-30 mil.
No, I think Guedes' minimum is like 30, 35.
I was going to say, he's worth a lot of money.
So
he's young
imagine.
and talented.
Chelsea should look into getting him. Genuinely, they should look into
He
getting him.
needs to play at Valencia.
And he can play up top. That's my main thing. He started off as a striker for him. It's definitely a good transfer. But yeah, quickly Adele. Lucas Moura, yes or no, United?
I'm impartial.
And he said no to whoever we were talking about earlier.
Mahrez. I'd rather have Mahrez than Lucas Moura.
I would any day of the fucking week. Interesting though.
Alright guys, so obviously we're nearing the end, so we're just going to run through the weekend's Premier League fixtures. You lot, give me your results.
Let's get it wrong, completely wrong again. Let's go.
Again. Alright, Saturday, 13th of January 2018, Chelsea vs Leicester, 3 o'clock kickoff.
1-0 Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea.
Okay, Crystal Palace vs Burnley.
0-0.
1-1.
Okay.
Pass on a bit of full month.
Huddersfield against West Ham.
0-0.
2-1 West Ham.
Okay. Newcastle against Swansea.
1-0 Newcastle.
Yeah.
Watford against Southampton.
2-0 Watford.
It's Watford and New Stoke. What's going to turn up?
Yeah.
0-0. That's just a dead game.
West Brom Brighton. Probably another big game.
1-0 West Brom.
1-1.
Spurs against Everton, 5:30 kickoff.
2-0 Spurs.
3-0 Spurs.
Okay. Sunday, 14th of January, 1:30 kickoff. Bournemouth against Arsenal.
1-1.
2-2.
Everyone just had a bit of a mare there.
Yeah.
The 4 o'clock kickoff. The big game. Liverpool against Manchester City.
3-2 City.
2-1 City.
I
They're
want
going on beating.
However-
I want Liverpool to win though. I really do.
I don't know why I'm referencing my dad again. He said that Liverpool's going to be the team that's going to beat Manchester City.
But didn't we say like Chelsea were?
Yeah.
West
Yeah.
Brom were.
And then,
let's hope, innit? If they do, I'll love Liverpool fans.
Monday, 15th of January, last game week. Match is Manchester United against Stoke, 8 o'clock. Your 2 favourite teams.
Stoke just got a new manager, so I'm going to go 3-1.
2-1 United.
Okay, that was good. That was quick. Thank you guys for sharing your morning with me. Is there anything you don't want to add before we close it off?
Hashtag #SeasonsPod @SeasonsPod on Twitter. We're out for another week. Boom.
Thank you guys. Peace.